Hello, Governor. I'm coming to London May 9th. I'm sorry. I'm coming to London May 9th. One night only. One show at 21 Soho. Get your tickets now. ChristinaPOnline.com. This week on Your Mom's House.
Would you fuck your mom forever?
I think you just want to kill people.
Yeah, let's not get into it too much.
You try.
Welcome to Your Mom's House.
Sattva Mattress Company. I've been talking about them for like a decade. Why? Because I freaking love them. I sleep every night on the Solaire mattress. My favorite part is that it's got a nightlight like under the bed. So when my kids sneak in and sleep with me, they don't stumble around. They have their own mattresses from Sattva, and our guests even sleep on a lumen leaf. That's how diehard I am. I love this company because everything is made organic cotton in the US of A. There are no ridiculous fees. So you can get like a king size mattress for a fraction of the cost of what other stores are trying to, sell it to you at, because they have to pay for salespeople and the overhead of real estate. Sattva doesn't deal with any of that. So they can give you a quality mattress for way less. So try it out right now. Go to sattva.com/theshit for $200 off your next Sattva purchase. Again, sattva.com/theshit for $200 off.
You're my son. I'm your mom. You're my son. I'm your mom. Ask them, will you ask them, will you get your mom? Yes, I would. You're my son. I'm your mom.
It's just like the gays. It's just like it's just like the gays. I looked at her and she looked at me and it's just like the gays.
Once in a while he calls me mom, you know what I mean?
We're both consenting adults.
Ask them, will you ask them, will you?
I looked at her and she looked at me and
You're my son. I'm your mom.
it's just like the gays. It's just like it's just like the gays.
Ask them, will you ask them, will you
It's just like the gays.
So crazy, dude.
That's an all-time banger right there, DJ Boy Butter.
It's just like the gays.
Just like
The
him.
logic is flawless.
It is.
Being in love with your mom is much like the gays. It was a real kiss. Remember that?
It was a real kiss.
That was so
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
It's just like the gays.
Yeah.
How is it like the gays?
Well, because they're just doing what they want, and not everybody likes it.
Yeah.
That's how it's like the gays.
It's consensual.
Yeah, so people are like, ugh. And so when someone says that to him, he's like, how am I different than a gay?
It's so true.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they're still together and thriving.
I would vote no. I would guess
Why?
no. I don't know.
You don't think you would love your mom forever?
I mean, would you fuck your mom forever? He's been fucking his mom for a minute.
Do you know what?
His mom's blowing him, and
Yeah.
he's fucking it. He's coming all over his mom all the time.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy as shit. Yeah.
Like, okay, let's
He
just.
sits around with his buddies like, who's like your best lay? He's like, probably my mom.
Okay, I want to put a hypothetical to you.
Yeah.
And like, just really try to go there with me. Imagine if you just never met Charo, and then one day you meet her and you find out she's your mom. Do you think you could fall in love with her independent of being her bio son? Like, do you think you could? Would she be your type?
very retarded.
Yeah.
It'd be so hard.
Yeah.
Retarded.
No, I don't think so.
I saw
think
this
so.
meme
Yeah.
of this woman who was like, I just had this realization that everyone in my family has been inside of me. And I was like, oh my God, it's true. Like your babies come out of you and then your husband's peener is in you.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I was like,
No,
what?
not your family of origin.
Yeah.
The family you create.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope not your family of origin.
Ooh.
That's dark.
Do you think you could date your dad?
Like, well, no, because I don't like his personality in terms of how he
But
treats
if you
women.
just met him right now,
Yeah.
he would just he's charming. So he would be like, oh, it's a very beautiful shirt you're wearing.
Can I tell you something? Like, this is disgusting. Like, I love his personality. I really do.
Didn't you just say you don't like his personality?
No, I don't like how he treats women.
Oh.
I don't like how he goes about his business.
But doesn't that something you discover? Like,
as you go.
Yeah.
I would be so lured into my dad's thing.
Yeah.
Because A, he's handsome as shit.
Yeah.
He's European.
He's charming.
He's like fun time guy.
Feathered hair.
Feather
flowing
hair.
back.
But then he kind of does what that guy was talking about in the last episode, where he's like, he isolates them.
Yeah, it takes
and then
you
he's like, you're kind
away
of
from
fat.
your-
How come you're so fucking fat? Why
Yeah.
don't you bring me something, a snack, something? And you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. So you're basically saying he could hustle you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's his strong suit, is that he does hustle. And he's very charming, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
Like I might fall for him like on an airplane ride.
Yeah.
And then by the time I land, I'd be like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah. The more you talk to him.
Like a drink on an airplane ride. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, this guy's amazing.
Yeah, this
and then
guy-
by the time I land, I'm like, oh no, this seems dark. This is
Yeah.
weird. And he is also 30 years older than me.
That part would probably be a factor, but it's kind of like the gays where you just kind of do what you want, you know? Yeah. Do what you want. Do what feels good.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Speaking
Yeah.
of gays,
I don't think I would be equally by Charo.
No, but she can be charming.
No, I would be like, this is a fun, sassy, funny older woman, you know?
Yeah, because she's tremendously entertaining.
But the
when she
difference
wants
is
to
that,
be.
like, I don't know, just because of gender roles, women can fall into the like, yeah, he's older, but I like him.
Oh, yeah.
And guys just rarely do that. We're like, yeah, she's old. And that's it. That's the end. We're like, there's no fucking way she's old. You know?
Can I share a real insecure thought with you?
Sure.
So when I'm all old and yucky, are
Yeah.
you gonna look at me the way you look at Charo? Do you know what I mean? Or like because we're both old and sucky,
No, it's because we're both old.
then you wouldn't like. It's not gonna bother you as much when we're both old and
No.
shitty.
But this is, by the way, this is not it sounds like I'm giving myself account. This is just how I am. No, this is how I am. No, this is just how I am. I've always been attracted
Yeah.
to the women in my age group. I'm
Yeah,
just, so
yeah.
even now, I don't look at a 25-year-old and go like, damn, that's like a child to me.
No.
Like I'm of the, this is, so as you age, I'm aging with you. That's the attraction level that I have, you know?
Yeah, I find that I have that as well.
Yeah.
Where I'm into my own age group.
Age group is,
And you're like,
appropriate.
this makes sense, but I didn't think I would be because I thought.
Me too. I
Yeah,
know.
didn't you think when you were younger you're gonna be like, ew,
Yeah,
they're
oh,
so gross?
No, but like,
What? But why is that? That we don't mind other people our
I think
age?
we're just lucky. That's the way you're supposed to be. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be, and I'm. Well, the reason I say I'm lucky, it's not a credit to like the work we've done. It's just your wiring. It's just your wiring.
Yeah.
Some people don't have it that way. Some people are exactly what you're fearing is how they are. They're just
Yeah.
like ugh.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes like can't stand a woman their age.
I know.
But I mean, I think your dad is probably one of
Yeah,
them.
and that's what I watched growing up is like his
Yeah.
loathing of women his own age.
No, my age is cool. It's fine.
When I was 32, he goes, "I would never date a woman as old as you," and I was like, "Oh, it's dark."
Pretty dark.
That might be why I have this thought in my head because I'm like, "Oh, is that universal? Do all men hate?"
No,
I don't think it is.
no, I don't think so.
So then let me ask you this:
And everybody, everybody appreciates beauty, like young, like you see
Yeah.
somebody 22, man or woman, you go like, look how beautiful this person is at this age. But that doesn't mean that you're like attracted to that, want to be with that. It's just like that's just like looking at a beautiful car. You're just like, look at this, it's gorgeous,
Yeah.
That's it. But I mean, some people reject their own age group.
I know.
But I think that's faulty wiring, though.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think so too. Because I can't see myself having a meaningful relationship, or even actually effing a younger.
A 25-year-old guy.
Because it is, especially when you become a parent. You're like, oh, that's my kid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it feels
too
weird.
maternal.
It feels weird. I could do it if I could throw her out the window or something,
So she wouldn't exist after.
Yeah, just like plow her on the balcony and then just like literally just dump her off,
But why the need to kill her? I'm not
I don't
sure.
know.
Just
Feels
for
like-
kicks.
Feels exciting.
I think you just want to kill people, and you're using the sexual stuff as an excuse right now.
Yeah, let's not get into it too much. So,
Yeah. May I make a plug very quickly?
make the plug.
Austin, I would like you to know that very quietly, it's not even on my website, but it's kind of just for like real fans only.
Real mommies only. Yeah.
In Austin, at Cap City Comedy Club in the Red Room, that's the small...
The what room?
The Red Room.
It is very satanic.
Yeah.
I'm quietly working out a brand new hour, and if you want to be a part of that process, because you need the audience to create funny material.
You do.
Come every Thursday. I'm going to be doing every Thursday like 7 or 7:30 p.m. in the Red Room. It's on Cap City's website until June when we leave.
Okay.
And then come watch me work some shit out. And then Park West Theater in Chicago, Illinois, April 29th. Turner Balls Room in Milk Jockey, Wisconsin, April 30th. And then Charlestown, West Virginia, at the Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races, May 13th, and then Comedy Works downtown in Denver, September 14th, 15th, and 16th. ChristinaPOnline.com for tickets. Thank you for everybody who's been to my shows. What?
That's just such a gross way to name the cities.
Can I
And
tell
you told me that you named the new hour already. You named it.
Lenovo.
Wow, that's really cool.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I've gotten some DMs where people are like, I didn't know about that computer either. So I'm not retarded.
Okay.
I'm not as R-worded as other people. Okay.
All right. Let's.
Rob Eiler said he didn't know it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
And Rob's a smart guy.
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're just not nerds. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
nerd stuff. Forgive me.
All right. Let's start the show. You ready? Let's do
Yeah.
it. Here we go.
This fucking stupid ass bitch tried to fucking tell me, oh yeah, you shouldn't record me when I'm dancing on the dance floor. Bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't fucking tell me what to do. I'm a goddamn man, stupid asshole.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do because I'm a goddamn man. If I want to record you on the goddamn dance floor, I'm gonna fucking record you on the goddamn dance floor. Shut the fuck up and carry on, stupid asshole.
So cool. What a cool guy.
That's a cool
That's a
guy.
really good clip.
Yeah.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Stupid ass
Tom
hoes.
Segura.
Stupid bitch.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Stupid bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, my eyes are puffy. They're so puffy. Like them? The diamonds are falling off.
Diamonds in the crevice of your pussy.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
This fucking stupid ass bitch.
This guy's awesome, man.
He's so cool.
His hair is fucking wild.
It's rad though.
It's like
I kind of like it.
It's like a step back into like early '90s
Yeah.
R&B style. I forget like
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli comes to mind for sure. And then there was another like, is it Color Me Bad or something, right?
Yeah.
Like they had that kind of hair too.
Wait, there was another one. Who sang Cult of Personality?
Cult of Personality. Who sang that?
Fishbone? No.
Fishbone?
No.
No.
Who's Cult of Personality? That was a jam.
Living Color.
Living Color.
that was
That's what
dope.
it was. Not Living Color.
Cult
The
of
Cult
Personality.
That's a jam, dude.
Yeah, it really is. What
And now
happened to
he's
those
like,
guys?
fuck these hoes.
Stupid ass hoes
Oh shit!
in
That's
Alaska.
Stupid asshole.
That is
You know what's-
Alaska.
You know what's
yeah.
funny? This is actually relatable in this one way to everyone. There are times when you're upset.
Yeah.
No, and you want to say shit, but you don't dare say it to somebody.
Yeah.
But you will say it into your phone. Like, he's not telling these women this.
No.
He's just making a message. He's like, fuck it, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. But, like, it's just alone. And if that woman walked by, he'd be like,
Of course.
You go right back to your phone. That's what's relatable. What's relatable is like
That's so
being so
true.
mad at someone. You're like, I told that mother, I'll fucking break his neck. And then
Yeah.
you see him, you're like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You're like, you're not going to really say that shit, you know?
No, because I rehearse awful things in my head
Yeah.
all the time. Like I rehearse confrontations like all night. I'll be like, fucking bitch.
Everybody
I'll fucking
does.
tell this bitch.
Yeah.
And I'll tell her what's up. And then the minute you see them, you're like, hi.
Hey,
sorry.
I wanted to actually sit down and discuss
Yeah.
something with you. But like if your phone came up and it had this on it, she'd be like,
But doesn't that, I always think about the corporate world
yeah.
where like they can never show rage. You can't be like,
No.
hey Mark, thanks for fucking up that email. Like
Yeah.
you always have to be like, hi, do you you have a minute? Do you have a sec?
Yeah.
And then
So
be
we're
like,
talk to you about
wanna touch base.
some of our communication issues right now that we're kind of experiencing with the team. Yeah.
like that part, that actually makes me angrier.
Yeah.
When somebody uses corporate speak and soft language instead of being like, God damn it, Christina,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
fucking send an email?
You fucking dumb
You
bitch.
stupid cunt. And I'll
Yeah.
be like, dude, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I fucked up. Like,
God.
don't you
I'm a
feel like,
goddamn man.
Yeah.
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 I don't like that soft. It's like, let's circle back. Let's
Yeah.
circle the wagons
Yeah.
and like, shut the fuck
Put a
up.
pin in it.
Put a pin in your asshole. I want to talk about it like that. You stupid bitch. You stupid
Yeah.
bitch.
Well, I think there's a reason you don't work at a bank, you know?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I could never. Never.
I know. And I would see you and be like, she's probably a nice lady,
Yeah.
knows how to speak to people. And then I'd be like,
No.
oh, no.
I hate that stuff. We have to soften how you
We
talk.
all know. Everybody knows. Everybody knows you only speak one way.
Lenovo.
Yeah.
That's so rad.
Yeah.
And you know what? So when I watch our kids shows with them
Yeah.
every week, I learn that I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I'm always like I did not know there were 3 primary colors. Did you know that there's just 3 colors? And then those 3 colors mix and then they make all the colors. Did you
Yeah.
know that?
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but I didn't really know it until I saw it on the song about it.
What are the 3 primary colors?
Red, yellow, and green, right?
No.
Shit!
No.
Red,
Yeah.
yellow, and blue.
There you go.
And then they mix together and they make all the colors.
Yeah.
Bro, like I don't know basic stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Then I had kids. I don't know shit. People really are loving that I don't know the difference between cheetahs and leopards.
Yeah,
by
they
the
do.
way.
But by the way, you got them all right.
I know, but I've forgotten already because people are sending me photos. Like I already forgot the
I
difference.
think it's already in your head. I think you'd get it right again.
But which one's the dot with the circle around it? Still don't remember.
You don't remember that?
It's gone.
Okay.
I have too
So
many
like, yeah,
holes
the
in my brain.
bigger spot is the leopard.
Without the circle
No, like-
around the spot.
The circle around the spot's a leopard.
Okay.
And like the spot and the thinner body is the cheetah. right?
Cheetah. See, I already forgot.
See, that's a
it.
leopard.
It's already gone.
That's a leopard.
Don't remember.
Okay. Well, you got them all right.
I know. But that's because it was fresh in my mind from the week, before.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, let's try to learn a little bit about crocodiles and alligators. You know how
No
to differentiate.
fucking idea.
What is the difference?
By the way, people have DM'd me before and been like, stupid, it's a fucking alligator. A crocodile doesn't exist
The
in America.
difference between alligators and crocodiles is often easy to spot once you get the hang of it. Alligators are dark colored with a broad, rounded snout and are usually found in freshwater. Crocodiles are grayish green and prefer coastal, brackish, and saltwater habitats.
Still don't know the difference. I mean, okay, one's got a bigger nose.
Yeah.
So the top one's an alligator.
The top one's a gator, yeah.
Do you know the difference offhand?
No, I've seen similar things. I mean, normally if they're side by side, you can pick them out. Like for like an untrained eye like me, crocs usually are bigger, and that color scheme usually can kind of give it away. See how much darker that croc is?
The croc is darker.
Yeah.
And the alligator is bright green.
Yeah. But here, let me bring up something. You can tell me what you think, okay?
Shit. I've already forgotten the
All right.
fucking...
Take that down, and then...
I'm a little...
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, what is this? What do you think this is here?
Dude, fucking... Okay, so hold on. Okay, the croc is darker, you said.
Yeah, darker, and then the rounded snout usually belongs to the croc. Those are kind of like...
I'm only gonna say it's a crocodile because
Okay.
of snout. and
Okay.
and its mouth looks all jankier. I feel like the mouths look crustier and jankier on a croc because
Yeah.
they're wilder.
I think they usually look more aggressive. Like
Yeah.
they look like more dinosaur.
Because don't they survive in like in harder climates like Australia and
Yeah.
brackish water, which is my favorite word.
Yeah.
Brackish.
All right. So there's one croc vote there.
That's a dark guy. Mm-hmm. And you said that the alligators are dark.
No, I did not.
The crocs are dark.
Yeah.
That's a crocodile
Okay.
because it's darker and meaner looking, and
Okay.
he's missing an eye. No fucking idea, dude.
I mean, looks mean to me. I don't know.
Looks like a fucking shit. Looks like a fucking. I don't know, dude. I mean, it's all crocodile. It's all
Okay.
crocodiles to me. It's a fucking crocodile.
Okay.
That's a fucking crocodile. Dude.
Okay. Well,
It's
you
all
were
the same shit.
you were
dude.
doing pretty well. I think a little variation would have probably gotten you further.
It's a fucking crocodile, dude.
You got the first two right, and the
Yeah.
next two wrong, and the last one right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point in my life,
It was
there's-
croc, croc, gator, gator, croc.
Show me the gator.
This is a gator here.
That
That's a gator. Okay.
I don't see the
And
diff.
That's a gator also.
Okay. I mean, all right.
But look, his teeth aren't as janky. That was one of your observations.
That's true. Like he's got
Look
nice
at that.
teeth.
Those teeth are nice compared to those teeth.
Yeah, those teeth are gnarly. That's a croc.
Yeah, it's a croc. Croc there, croc there. Yeah, rounded snout.
I know, but
And this
all
is
of them
like,
look round. That's a rounded snout. See, that looks round, and that one looks round.
But that one's
Dude,
wider.
I don't
Yeah.
I'm never gonna learn this. I feel like it's like algebra at this point.
Look
you
at
know?
that. Look at that guy.
He's all green. So what's he?
You know, if that's a croc, if a expert was like, "Hey, did you know that this crocodile is 240 years old?" I'd be like, "Wow, I believe that." Look how fucking that is
Moldy.
a goddamn dinosaur.
It is.
It's a walking, swimming dinosaur
It's
that's
rad.
still on the earth. Yeah.
I like his teeth, dude. That thing chomps down on you and locks in and just pulls you under and then rolls you.
It rolls. It just rolls.
Dead.
That's how you lose
Death
your
roll.
limb is on the roll. You know.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And then they drown you. Isn't that crazy? That they just drown you.
Yeah, he knows how to kill you.
Yeah. He'd
It's
throw a chick off a balcony in a second.
Easy.
Yeah. He
Stupid
wouldn't give
bitch.
a fuck. Yeah, he'd be like, I'm a goddamn man.
I'm a goddamn man. Stupid asshole.
You know somebody is seeing that who knows him.
I thought
You
you,
know what
meant
I mean?
that, the crocodile.
No, somebody's seen that video of the guy be like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And they're like,
It's fucking Mikey.
yeah, Mikey's doing videos again? He's
What's he so
upset.
mad about?
Oh,
Some girl
Mike.
just dumped him. He doesn't mean it. I feel like that guy just, like you said, he's having a bad day.
He just here's what he wanted. He wanted when he's recording people on the dance floor. It is intrusive and obnoxious, right? To be
Yeah.
recorded. He wanted them to be like, "Hey, you're recording us," and just
Yeah.
like start dancing for it. Like he was like, "That'd be fun." And the fact she's like, "Excuse me, could you not?"
Yeah.
That like
That set him off.
Yeah, set him off, and he's just like he wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
And but like also it is a total, it's an obnoxious thing to do.
Yeah.
To be recorded.
Yeah, it feels terrible. And it's funny, I was watching a documentary that Soleil Moonfry made about the 90s.
Yeah.
And you can tell when the camera is on people in the 90s, they're like, whoa, what? Hey, I'm weird. And then now you're just like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's totally
What was that
different.
move?
Like the girls were like,
Oh yeah.
but in the 90s, you were like,
What's
what?
going on? Yeah.
So, yeah, we should be used to it, but it's still intrusive as shit when you're drunk. I hate it when I'm drunk. And
There's
the
a thing
camera's
too
on me.
between men and women. I think is like the male fantasy is that if he shows his camera, those women are going to be like, "This
Yeah.
is like what you're saying." Like,
Girls Gone Wild.
They're going to do that, right? And I think man or woman, if you're put on the spot, especially if you're like having a good time.
Yeah.
And if those girls are like, we just went out, like girls go out sometimes to go like, we just went out to have a fun time together.
Mm-hmm.
And when the guy is like, what about me?
Yeah.
Like,
So obnoxious.
like I like you. And I want you to like when a woman is like, we're not feeling that tonight.
Yeah.
Guys like that,
Getting real mad.
They get really angry.
I've
yeah.
had it happen before.
I'm sure
Fucking
every woman
bitch,
has,
and you're
yeah.
like, dude, I don't.
Can I buy you a drink? I'm good. You fucking stupid bitch. Yeah. Yeah. And you gotta like,
I know.
The cool thing is like when a guy does that woman gets to go, oh, I just lost out on this guy. Like, I lost
my
out on the
future
guy
husband.
who's like fucking bitch.
It's never your future husband. I have a strict don't video me when I'm drunk policy. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Shauna's wedding, you didn't come with me. You were working
Yeah.
in Mexico. They gave us a ton of tequila. And they put out a fireworks tower. And I'm so fucking hammered. And her stepdad recorded me being like, whoa, and like played it back for me. And I'm so
Mortified. Yeah.
How stoked I was to see fireworks. I'm so embarrassed.
Fireworks are cool, man.
I know, but it's bad. Like, I kind of want to get the audio from Shauna just to play how fucking retarded I sound.
Yeah.
It's bad. And I won't do it again. Or dancing. We were all dancing drunk on tequila. I look so stupid.
Yeah. Well,
I thought I looked good too. And you're like, oh no, man. What?
Why are you so mortified, do you think?
Because like you think in the moment that you're just being normal.
Yeah.
You think you look cool. And then you watch yourself back and you're like, dude, I'm such an asshole. And and that person took video, you dick. You know, I feel like betrayed, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like that her stepdad took that footage of me. It's very embarrassing.
Really? I found footage of myself before. Not drunk, just like videoed, where I was so like mortified at my own obnoxiousness that I broke the videotape.
What were you doing in it?
Just being a douchebag. Like
you were a kid or something?
Yeah, I was in high school, like filming myself, and then I was like, I threw it away.
It's so embarrassing.
That's embarrassing, yeah. But I wasn't drunk. I mean, drunk is also like kind of the excuse. You know what I mean? Like if you're drunk, you get to go, that's not really me.
I know, but I feel like it's a safe space when everybody's drunk and nobody's videoing you.
Yeah.
That's the implied contract.
That's true. You don't want the proof.
Yeah.
You don't want the mirror.
Guys, we're all letting loose. That's the premise.
Yeah.
You don't get to film it and then play it back later when you're sober. It's just so mean.
Yeah.
God. Missing the syrup for your pancakes or just ran out of your favorite coffee creamer? With DoorDash grocery delivery, you can get what you want right when you need it. You've trusted DoorDash to deliver your restaurant favorites, and now you can get grocery delivery that actually delivers too. With thousands of grocery stores to choose from, you'll find the best in your neighborhood and boost your local economy with each and every order. You'll get exactly what you ordered and we'll make it right. So sit back and enjoy quality groceries just like you picked them yourself. With easy substitutions right in the app and best-in-class customer support, DoorDash delivers groceries exactly how you want it. Get 50% off your first DoorDash order, up to a $10 value when you use code YourMom at checkout. Limited time offer, terms apply. That's 50% off up to $10 on a $15 minimum subtotal and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code YourMom. Don't forget, that's code YourMom for 50% off your first order with DoorDash.
Well, let's cover this real quick because this was the hottest topic on the last episode, and that is that Enny and Ryan discussed playing one-on-one. And we started to discuss real stakes. And today, first of all, we got clearance from Ryan's doctor.
Sweet.
That he can play basketball and most likely not collapse on the court. And then they're going to play one-on-one, so we're going to discuss the stakes of the game.
Okay.
Number one.
Here he comes. Here comes the big boss man.
Boss man's here.
Oh, shit.
They're going to play one-on-one to 11, not to 21 like my dumbass fucking did.
Yeah.
We're going to get a ref again. I hope we can get the same ref. He was great. Ones and twos. And then now it's the stakes of, what happens. So if Enny wins, Enny tell us what you would like.
The only thing that I could think of that would be worth what y'all were asking me for.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think I would even think about that I can't do myself.
Yeah.
Get this dome back, baby.
So you want to get that hair transplant back.
To get the hair back.
Get the hair back.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I love this idea so much.
Yeah. Yes.
It's one thing I cannot do for myself. So,
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Get Boss Man to do it. I
Hey,
guess.
man. Yeah. So you get that hair back. You get,
Oh,
you
man.
get, if it's even possible, more swag than you have now. And then, so that's a huge win for you.
Huge.
If Ryan wins, we do a MRI / colon cleanse, right? So that we see what's in there and we suck it out of you.
Yeah. Something about putting something so that I shit everything out at the same time.
Oh my
make
God,
sure to
so good.
make sure to stock up for y'all so it's real. You get everything you want to see, and then you're gonna look at it too. You're gonna X-ray it too. Is that what that is?
Well, X-rays, I don't know. I feel like more like a scan would be, but like, scan the digestive tract, see what's there, and then colon cleanse it out of you. So we see what's in there, and then we get it all out of you. I think it would be a team outing. I think we would all go.
So satisfying.
I think the company would show up at the
Very cool.
in the lobby, and we would all kind of wait for you.
Of course.
And your millions of followers will also be there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very exciting.
That's a good way to summarize. It would be a very cool day.
Yeah.
But if you win, you're going to Istanbul for sure. They do the best work. So
Hell yeah.
Turkey.
I'm with it.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
be on a foul flight. Now,
I got it. I heard that last night in the movie. Yeah.
so here's the thing I want to ask. How confident are you that you can win this one-on-one matchup?
Now that I know that the stakes matter to me,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Oh, wow.
That's a lock.
1,000%.
That's a lot.
That's a lock. I'll take any action from either of you if you guys want to get
You're
this
not
going.
getting any
baby.
action.
No action.
Let's
No.
We're
get in
done
on it.
talking.
But you were
like
supposed
that.
to, you're in a new place and you have new habits, new approach to life. You're not
What?
doing that anymore.
But it's it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
no.
We put
There's
you
no
in
action.
rehab,
Yeah.
dude.
The action is going to be amongst the people that can walk away when it's time to walk away. Right? It's like I can have a beer and go on with my day. So you're not doing that.
Very cool.
Are you going to your meetings?
I mean, yeah, when I can.
No.
When I can,
You're
it should be
supposed to-
priority number 1. You know that.
Yeah, but stuff needs to get done here, and I'm a company man first.
Then stay late.
Yeah, but
and-
you can do Zoom. You
Yeah.
can. There's meetings everywhere.
Yeah, we're not talking action with you anymore. Okay. All right. So
Jesus, dude.
Real quick,
yes.
before we move on from that, those stakes,
yes.
just want to make it clear. Hold on. So, are they going to put me to sleep at any part of this?
No.
Is that what has to? No,
No.
I'll be awake for all this?
Yeah.
All right, because I know y'all niggas. Y'all going to do some weird shit when I'm fucking asleep. All right, I know how white people work, man. I've been around white people drunk. Nah, I don't trust that shit.
You're not asleep.
All right.
If you were asleep,
I can't believe how big his dick was.
You see? You see?
Oh yeah, we could finally take a peek.
yeah, we can take a peek.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to,
Wow.
you're gonna
Get that hair back, Enny.
get that hair back.
It's exciting.
Now, is Ryan in there too?
Yeah.
I want to know. Yeah.
What's up, baby?
1,000%.
1,000%.
1000. That's 3 zeros.
Man, I
Like
just
your
want to
score at the end
know
of it.
because we obviously are recording this. When you hear your competitor say 1,000%, I'm gonna beat you. Does that do anything to you emotionally?
It reminds me of the morning he said the exact words to Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
What did I say?
That 1,000% you're going to beat him.
That's not what I said. I said I would bet 1,000 that I would, just because I wanted to do it, and I knew he wouldn't do it for free because he's Joe Rogan. But you, nigga,
Wow.
1,000.
Wow.
1,000%. Oh, shit. Come on, baby. Come on. Why'd you see the thing? You started this, bro. You started this. This was out of nowhere. We were in an airport, right? We were like eating or whatever the fuck at a bar, and you just said it randomly. We were talking about Tom's thing. I was like, I don't know. It could be close. You never know. He could be a superstar, you know. And then you were like, all I know is I'd beat you for 1,000. I was like, God damn.
I don't think that's how it went down.
Is that how it went
That's
down?
exactly
I don't
how
think
that
so.
went down. How did it go down?
I don't talk shit to you.
Oh, so how did it go down? How did this come up?
I don't remember.
Oh. Well,
I guess I have to
well.
take your word for it.
Let me ask you.
Damn.
So, you've heard what he just said. How do you feel about your chances of beating him one-on-one?
I mean, he's black,
Yeah,
so
That's true.
he's got that.
Only
That's-
half. Only half.
he is half black, and that's a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But that Filipino half is short and
Yeah.
unathletic.
I don't think Filipinos are good at basketball.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's
No.
a disadvantage. Yeah.
No, but for real, I'm not worried at all. I mean, I play basketball. I'm from Kentucky, for God's sakes. It's like it's in my blood.
Yes.
Been playing basketball my whole life.
Yes.
Granted, I'm twice his age
Yes.
ish,
Yes.
but I'm not worried at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be so much
when
fun.
I'm
was the-
so excited.
When was the
Yeah.
last time you touched a basketball?
I mean, besides at Tom's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Something like that.
And then wait, can I ask you I want to have a full understanding. Because sometimes people, like this reminds me when I played a Bert in tennis. And he was like, I don't know, like he said he played a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then he had this crazy fucking serve. When you did play, were you playing organized? Like was it the school or a club or just like shooting hoops on the playground?
It was a club, and it was only because my dad wanted to force me to play. I didn't actually want to play.
Sure.
And my dad ended up being the fucking coach of that
So
shit.
you're the coach and like you have games on Saturday or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, and do you remember what position you played? Point guard, shooting guard? No.
I don't remember.
And were you
No.
good? Like in your memory, do you remember being good?
I remember I was always a clown in everything I did. So
Yeah.
on the court, same thing. I was like trying to do like
Goofing
and
around.
one, like
Yeah.
fucking tricks and shit on the court, and they would always foul me out. I'd be sitting on the bench most of the time because I was always fouled out.
Yeah.
I'd
Do
be
you know
doing
the
some dumb shit.
positions for a basketball team?
I know.
I mean, I just gave you two of them.
I know.
I know point guard.
Uh-huh.
Nah,
He
that's
gave you
it.
that?
That's it.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
it's all crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah,
And then-
exactly.
Oh well, now I'm nervous.
Do you feel like especially because you went and you watched my game, you were up close.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of having seen that, you see there's styles of play. In other words, like I was a post guy, right? Like I backed him down and I would post him up and then turn, shoot, draw, and then sometimes outside shots. Having seen that, do you go? Do you go? I'm gonna post him up, or I'm gonna work the outside perimeter. Like, you know what I mean? Do you feel like your game is best suited for one versus the other style?
Are you asking me if I got a strategy?
Not a strategy so much as like, are you somebody that do you feel like your game and your athleticism lends itself to like driving to the hoop more, or do you trust your shot from the outside?
giving him way too much credit?
I know,
really?
like
think I'm just gonna figure it out.
You're gonna figure it out.
The only,
Okay.
the only thing
In
I'll
the
say
moment.
against me is that when I played, I was known with my friends and who I played with as
Yeah.
a point guard. Like that was
Yeah,
my position.
you're a point
so
guard,
I
yeah.
would pass. Like I'm a really good passer.
Got you.
So as someone backing someone in, well, I think I can easily do that to you. This isn't a passing game.
No,
It's a one-on-one.
it's one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
As somebody that did it, you're welcome for making it to 11. 21 was very stupid of me. And look at him, look at Nadav rubbing his hands.
I know.
Like a
You've
real
gotta
fucking
get over
addict over
this.
there. And by the way, everybody here is forbidden to gamble with him on this. You are not allowed to bet Nadav. You can bet
No.
other people.
He has
it's
to
not
stop.
What?
What if it's not money?
What do you
No,
mean?
it's still
I don't
gambling.
know.
What else could there be?
There's nothing that we could do to just make it more interesting.
Oh my god.
Diet
dude.
Cokes.
All right,
No,
I'll bet you
that's
like
what his-
5,000 Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm with that.
his therapist said he can't even.
No, you
do
can't. You
that.
can't gamble anything. No.
Guys, we can't.
No.
But that's only in terms of the show, right? Like I could still we're gonna go on the weekend.
No,
I don't
Nadav
wanna-
cannot gamble anymore.
No.
His life is at
Oh, my
stake.
God.
You guys.
The
Listen.
stakes are set. We know what's happening.
I really do hope Enny wins, just so that I can see him go to Turkey for this hair transplant. It's really
that
exciting.
would be exciting. Yes.
I may throw the game just for that too.
Yeah.
You know?
But I want Enny to lose.
I know.
Because
Enny, you really need to take a shit.
yeah, and we wanted to do that. So the only thing we haven't picked yet is the date that we're
Okay.
doing this, and I think we should do it. I'm going to suggest we do this in the later part of May. Does that work for everybody? Like late May,
Works for me.
Yeah.
Coming up in May.
coming up in May.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
Ryan is
Done.
in bad shape.
yeah.
Baby.
Hey, I am cleared. I am gonna start. I was shooting free throws over the weekend.
Oh my God.
Okay. He's got a clear handicap.
Oh damn! So we could practice.
Of course.
Yeah, you should
shouldn't.
practice.
No, you shouldn't. You should
We could
just show up.
practice. Okay.
Practice.
All right, man, we might practice.
Yeah.
a little
Talk
bit
about
then.
practice.
Talking about practice right
Not
now.
a game.
Not the
Practice.
game.
Yeah. That should be your mantra every day.
Yeah. I'm talking
Every
about
day in
practice.
your head you should hear.
I ain't going out like that.
You should do that to yourself.
This shit should be easy.
Any figured out my soundboard color
Can you walk us through it? I vaguely heard
You should have
it.
him walk you through it.
That was so dumb, man.
What's
I was rebuilding his whole soundboard on a new computer, so I was just taking everything, the colors, the titles, all of that. And on by the third page, it was maybe it was that one. It was like, this shit should be easy. And I'm like, oh, that's a nigga for sure. And it was blue. I'm like, okay. And then it goes to mine.
Yeah.
And it goes to mine, or I think it was the McDonald's one.
Yeah.
And it was another blue. I'm like, oh, this just okay. So blue is black people. Got it. I'll just move that forward. Let me just apply that to the rest of the clips.
And then there's another color code for.
Oh no.
Yeah, yellow was either Asian, sometimes Jewish.
I approve Jews.
And then sometimes a word that I can't say that you say. I don't want to
What
say
word
it.
do I say that you can't say?
Oh, I get it.
Sometimes it was just that for some reason.
R-worded?
Yeah, that's the one.
You can't say. I feel like if you can say N, you can say R.
That's
a
makes
really
me feel
strong.
like you're.
N is like the top no word.
Yeah.
You've got license to ill if you can just throw around N.
Yeah, but you could say N if you are N. So if
I am R. My pronouns are gay and retarded. Everybody knows that. I identify as retarded.
Oh my god. Yeah, we out.
We need to talk about the R word.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
That's so gay.
Oh, and then speaking of gay, yeah, purple was gay. Purple was gay. Yeah.
Purple was gay. I love how your mind works, Tom. What are my drops? What color do you have any?
It's actually the reason it's not even done yet, but the reason he's building it is that this is for if you have a few. We have so many, so the colors are red is actually. It was initially hot or new, so if it's a hot one or a new one, so that if I look at the board and it's red, it grabs my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to distinguish things, so I was like, black dudes saying wild shit, we just make it blue. Yeah. So yeah. So if I get to a page and it's blue, I'm like, oh, this is a black eye.
Yeah, the whole I page,
Yeah,
blue.
blue, yeah.
Blue. I'm like,
Now
oh, I see
you know what
what's
else is blue, and this was a huge debate in YMH, was whether or not.
He jacked off in 4 straight.
Remember, I was like, he's black, and then everybody was like, he's not black. And I was like,
Right.
he is black.
Right.
Well, they're blue because he's black. So fuck you, he's black.
He could be very light skinned.
Yeah. These are red because they were
It's a mile to wild to kink.
I mean,
yeah, those are red.
those are always hot.
Yeah.
Those
red,
clips are
yeah,
always hot.
Yeah.
You use the hour.
I remember that
What color is that?
It's red.
Yeah, that's a hot clip.
Yeah, it's a hot one.
Forever hot.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this
Here's
is
the hot
this is
one.
a gray.
I know I want to have a monologue. I'm not sure I want to have the dialogue.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. Austin's finest. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, there's just so many. That's what we're building. It's just too many for this.
Well, it's a good. How many years have we been doing this?
11
show?
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with so many tremendous drops.
Yeah.
That always make me laugh.
Yeah. There was a time when Josh Potter was working for us. And I was like, hey, I need you to move over. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it next week. And I was like, you should probably get started on it. And he's like, yeah, I'll just do it next week. It's not, I used to do this at a radio station. It's not that big. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, hey man, he's like, I'll get to it. I'm telling you, it'll take me 2 seconds. And I'm like, all right. And then we get into work. I go, hey, is that soundboard done? He goes, dude, it's way more than I thought it was going to be. And I was like, yeah, that's what we talked about. He's like, yeah, but you have 1,000 drops. I go, yeah, that's why I said, have you started this yet?
May I take this opportunity to
Sure.
urinate really quickly?
Oh.
It helps. can you take me out? Blow me up, Tom. Can you take me out on a homeless guy gets raped by a gay ghost?
Oof. Okay. Yeah.
That might be my favorite of all time.
Fuck with my ass, man.
When you, it feels good when you're
Yeah.
fucking me.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I just came back in
Yeah.
and Enny is talking some crazy shit.
Well, you know.
You guys was like, we have to roll on this.
Yeah. Well, we're going back and forth about the one-on-one still. It's like it's the hot topic.
Well, Enny, what were you just saying? Please.
Well, we were talking about what, advantages I have, what disadvantages I have. Obvious one being that I don't play basketball, period. So that's the obvious disadvantage.
I was just saying that that's a major, in my eyes, a major disadvantage. If you're like, I think he says something like, "Oh, the disrespect." It's like it's not disrespect. It's just like, it's one of those games. Like it's a sport where, like I was saying, Sean and I play one-on-one a lot. Or we did leading up to this, and he never beat me, right? And he's definitely more fit. He's a stronger dude. His cardio's better. He's a better, fit person than me. But I definitely played thousands of hours more basketball than he did. And that's my advantage. My advantage is that I have a higher basketball,
Your hours
resume.
logs.
Yeah. So there's just little things eventually that I can, I can even fall behind and catch up and win the game one-on-one against the guy who's in definitely better shape than me. And it's just because I played a lot more basketball.
Okay. And then what prompted Enny to be like, should I do 21? Like, oh my God.
I think.
You don't think you would really want to do that, do you? 21.
Why do you want to do 21? You didn't explain that.
I mean, I was thinking, again, one of the only advantages that I have is that I would be probably in better shape. I'll be able to last longer. So 21 means a longer game, means you're going to get more tired, you're going to get sloppy. And
is your cardio good? I know you're thin, but that doesn't mean your cardio is good.
I mean, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it
I don't get fucking tired.
Your everything is just like, I'll just do it.
That's why I love him.
You don't give a fuck.
He's got that chutzpah,
About
man. The
reason.
attitude.
He's got that energy.
Yeah. Well,
That's all you need sometimes, a little attitude.
I'll figure it out.
Figure it out, man. We'll
All
get
right.
there.
Okay. Yeah.
But we could do 11. We could do 11.
Yeah, I think you want.
Yeah.
I think you'll want 11.
It'll probably get boring. It'll probably get boring to 21 anyway.
Dude.
Yeah.
How long did my game take to 21?
Shit, that was a while.
Yeah.
That was a while. It didn't need to, too. That was so,
I know.
man, you had his ass. That was so wild.
The craziest part because I forgot that it was actually it was 20 to 11, and I was like, even that is like that bullshit. I was like, this is bullshit. It should be like 20 to 5 right now. And then he went on a fucking run. I was like, what is happening?
I remember.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, did he just, what's that when you gripped somebody? When
Yeah.
you fake that you're shitty at something? And then
I
was
knew
like,
that he
dude,
didn't, though. I knew that he didn't do that because of what he was making. I was like,
That's crazy.
like every time he was like behind his back. I was like, that go in? And you see the ref in that thing. He's laughing. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But the whole point is just 21 is fucking long, man. I got hit up by college kids, and they were like, we play to 11. What are you doing? Like they were like, this is crazy. I don't know.
so
I'm so
long.
excited. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh.
And I know that, everyone's going to be jazzed up for this thing, man.
Yeah, dog. I love it.
Yeah. You should start wearing wigs just to like prep your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Motivate yourself.
What kind of hair do you want? Like what long? do
Cat
you
Williams
want?
hair, long pimp hair. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I did that for a minute. Nah, I would go. I'm probably do dreads if I get hair back.
Oh, that would be
Long dreads.
cool.
Yeah,
long one,
long-ass
like
dreads.
super long.
Yeah.
That would look really cool.
Wait, you do the thick dreads? Like the big ones or like, you know what I mean? Or like thinner?
Kind of in between, not super thick like Bob Marley thick, but I hate it because like, man, I picked this name randomly, the Enny Kravitz shit. It was just because my name, I chose Enny, and then I was like, oh, Enny Kravitz, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But now he's got the hair. The motherfucker has the hair that I would want. It'd be
Yeah.
straight up looking like I'm just biting his whole fucking
Look
game.
up.
You're such a big
give
fan.
me Kravitz.
That's
Show me
so
his current look.
ridiculous.
Yeah, Kravitz right now.
People
is,
are like,
2023.
that's basically the hair that I would want.
he's so goddamn handsome.
Oof.
This guy is like
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah. Those are superior genetics.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You could do
like
that.
Mhm.
You look dope. And you got to wear the chains too. And
He already has the chains.
That's his thing.
He's got that shirt. I've seen him wear that shirt.
To work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bet I'm coming up in May.
Yeah, you bet. I
it's
can't
happening.
wait for this.
It's happening.
Shit's gonna be on, brew.
All right. Well, here's something. I got an update on old Shit Eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, I found out that our buddy is known affectionately by his dedicated fan base as Shit Eyes.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Bob. I'm doing a video from my webcam. Appreciate you getting back with me the other night. You're one of the few that have, and I would appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Please do share whenever you got to take a shit. I like every shit is different.
Yeah,
this is true.
I like hearing loose ones, solid ones, whatever, gassy ones, farts.
We get it.
I don't want you to do the laxative thing anymore, obviously. I mean, that's brutal, what you put yourself through. And, of course, the throwing up part wasn't particularly my forte. I don't like hearing people throw up. It's scary to me.
This is fucking wild. Can I tell you the craziest thing is, this kind of makes, in a way, this reminds me a little bit about my father. He would call me and sometimes he would just go, I just love taking a shit.
Yeah.
And I would go,
I remember that.
Okay. Yeah. And I would think like something else is going to come.
Yeah,
And you'd be like,
that's
just love to take a shit sometimes. Like, cool, man.
Yeah. I would hear him do that. Yeah.
And he was like, nah, just talking about it. Just taking a shit, and I just like taking shits. And I go, that's a really thank you for sharing that.
Such
with
a
me.
good observation.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about Shit Eyes and what he's letting us know in this particular clip? Because every time we see him, we learn more and more about his likes and his dislikes. So what we're learning now is, yes, I enjoy diarrhea.
Yeah.
Thank you for the content. However, I don't want to hear sickness.
Yeah.
He says, I don't want to hear you vomiting.
Don't put yourself through the laxative.
He's a purist.
Yeah.
He likes it.
I like all the different types of natural shit.
But I don't want to hear food poisoning.
No. No.
Or illness,
No.
which is interesting because.
Yeah.
But that's a distinction that he's making as a blind person. He wants to hear.
I also
only
love that he
pure.
was like, "Thanks for getting back to me, and thanks for your cooperation." Cooperation is a very specific word to
He's
use.
so corporate.
But yeah.
God.
But as far as them taking a shit, boy, I really like poop humor and
same. Kindred
There's two
spirit.
things I like on here: the shit videos and the aviation. The aviation videos.
This guy's a legend.
In the background there, I had to hit the control key because it's doing my weather thing. It uploads from my weather station every 5 minutes the current conditions. By the way, hope you can check out my website at www.southgate-mi-weather.com. That's SOUTHGATE dash.
It's unreal.
Do we have this website
The
queued up and ready to go?
The dichotomy. Yeah, we got to
You have
do
it
some.
up?
It's not active anymore.
It's not?
No, he's dead.
Son of a bitch.
The dichotomy of aviation,
Cancer, fuck you, you piece of shit.
aviation and scat is these. He's literally like.
Isn't this
it's so
also
unreal?
We laugh, and I'm one of the people that laughed, and you point out, oh my God, this guy wants shit and aviation. But
Yeah.
isn't it also indicative of how complex the human mind and experience really is? Because the reality is, people that really are into, let's say, just you lead with aviation, they also have dark things that they like. They just don't put it on a video.
Oh my God! You
So
just
this is
hold
really
on. You just blew my mind. You're right. Most people hold on, and this is what makes a great YMH clip person. This is what makes everybody great in our world.
Yeah.
The lack of shame.
Well, there's no shame.
So
which
what
is
you're saying is,
incredible.
but hold on, is that he takes all of his interests, regardless of societal shame, and puts them in one lump. It's aviation,
and that is actually what we all are.
jazz, and scat. And he doesn't hierarchy. There's no hierarchy.
Right. And
it's amazing.
I would say that one of the reasons
It's amazing.
he is shameless is because he's blind. I think it's
Mm.
probably allowed him to shed the layer of shame
Mm.
that goes, well, I'll just say I like aviation and weather.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But because you don't see the feedback
Yes.
as much, and you don't I think you lean more towards, I'll just say what I really like.
Yeah.
he's just doing what everybody would do if they felt comfortable enough. Because like I said, I would go. I like cars and I like aviation and then
And tit videos or tits,
yeah, exactly,
big tits or whatever. Yeah,
yeah. It's like
just put it in all
cream pie
in one.
videos. I'm probably not going to put it in my video profile, but the truth is,
they're there.
If you have a collection of them, I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them.
Yeah, you know what we should start doing?
I'd like to see the ones where the other girl leans down there and laps her up when you're done.
It's so specific.
But I also like Porsches.
Rolexes, Porsches, and cream pies.
So that's kind of the thing about Old Shit Eyes is that he really
it's indiscriminate. It's like,
indiscriminate, and I think
it's amazing.
he's almost a symbol for what people should be
100%.
when it comes to sharing your interests.
You know what he's like on Love on the Spectrum, when they just say what they like. Now, why
Yeah.
don't they list their sexual proclivities, their
Disability.
autistics?
Right? It's another
Yeah.
disability.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, excuse me.
Different ability.
It's an extra ability.
Also, like I say, keep the fan off whenever you do record. I know it was on at one point, but it was, I just
He doesn't
enjoyed
like the
hearing you
fan.
go to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
maybe like whenever you go, you could just describe to me what it looks like in the toilet after you're done. I mean, that's not really a bad thing. I don't mean it to be gross, but
You
well,
do.
you got to look at your shit from time to time anyway, because
How does he
you wanna
know?
make sure
Yeah.
you're not bleeding. And
How does he
whatever.
know?
How the fuck do you know that,
Yeah.
Bob?
I was just kind of curious to know, even though I don't like hearing anyone throw up, it's a wonder you even had anything in you to shit out because you
my
threw up so much. I think you said at one point in that video you ate some White Castle hamburgers, or I don't know how many you ate. You said you ate some kind of big sub or whatever. Did you do the laxative thing because you were constipated or something and couldn't go? You said you ate a lot?
Shrimp nibblers, White Castle, get you every time.
And I'm just curious to know what you look like, how tall you are, and what do you weigh. I stand somewhere around 5'7", 5'6" 3/4, weigh 172 pounds. So anyway, I hope you get back to me. I found that interesting that you're in New York City. I'd like to go there someday and be able to ride the subways and
Smell the
see
shit.
some of the sights and things.
See
I
the
know it's a
sights.
Good place for a blind person.
Hear the sights, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think New York City is a good place for a blind person.
Oh,
It's like
chaos.
very dangerous.
That'd be the city. Well, not anymore because they've really lost their edge. But I'm sure that's a city where a lot of blind people have been just shoved into the street.
Absolutely.
Like just from the.
Yeah, absolutely. You would need a
I'll tell you what happened to me
companion.
there one time.
You got pushed in the streets?
No, I wish. I saw a blind guy, right? I didn't know he's blind, so I should back it up. I see a guy, it's drizzling, and I'm on one side of the street. I don't know where I don't remember exactly what part of the city I'm in. I'm probably somewhere midtown or downtown. And I see a guy going like this. And I kind of like look at him from across the street, like the side, the directly across it, not long ways, but like when you're close to somebody, right? So I cross over to that side, and he's like, "Jesus fucking Christ!" I'm like, I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I mean, I've been standing here 15 fucking minutes trying to get. Can you help me cross the street?"
Oh.
And I go, "Yeah, no problem, man." And I'm like, scared of this guy, right? Like I'm like, "Yeah." So he's fully blind, and he was waving because he wanted somebody to help him cross the street. And I guess most streets, if you go to, especially in major cities, the blinking and also there's a sound, right? The sound is actually indicative of east and west and north and south. Right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
So the sound is telling you which direction to go. And anyway, I go, yeah. He goes, and as we're crossing the street, he's got his hand on my shoulder. He's like, "Fucking raining. No one's fucking helping me cross the street. God fucking like that." And I'm like, all right. And then I go, okay, we're on the other side of the street now. Doesn't say thanks. He's like, "Motherfucker." He just walks away, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Not even a thank you.
Nothing. He was just frustrated, and I didn't, but I thought about I should just leave this guy in the middle of the street. Like, we're good now. Just leave them right in the...
I mean, how many times do mean people do that? They mess with blind people, I imagine.
That's got to be
especially
one of the funnest things, to do.
in Jew Dork Titties?
Yeah.
Just leave them in the middle of the road.
Or imagine if you're somewhere like Morocco or something,
Oh my
where
God.
they're like, yeah, leave them in the middle of the fucking, I don't know.
They don't even help blind people in places like
Put
that.
him in the snake pit. Tell him he's at a restaurant,
They just push you in traffic if you're born blind, right?
Oh, yeah, they don't
They
want
don't
you.
even care.
Inshallah, and they
Yeah,
fucking leave
yeah.
you. All right, Bob, let's wrap this up.
Okay, I hope to hear from you sometime soon, and appreciate you.
Appreciate your
trying to
help.
Be understanding and be a friend. And like I say, I like this just for the fun of it. I
Just for the
appreciate you
fun.
sharing whenever you got to take a shit and
Jesus.
somehow uploading it to my channel. Bye for now. This is Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Sniff that one.
Shit, man. That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
That guy, that might be
Loves-
the greatest of all time. I mean, it's Robert Paul Champagne, the Piss on Me, Beat Me video, which was same thing, same idea of just unabashedly like,
Yes.
here's what I want.
The lack of shame.
Here's what I need.
Here's what we're missing though, and I don't know if this exists in any of the videos. There is not even a hint, not even the smallest indication that this is sexually gratifying to him.
Wow.
Like we have this understanding
Oh, wow.
that we feel like it's implied, but I don't know if like this almost feels like it is like a guy talking about
Hold on.
aviation. You know,
So-
he's like,
so-
yeah, I just like this.
So what you're proposing is that he just has a genuine interest in shit
I think it might be.
akin to like and not a kink. It's not a kink.
I think it might just be like, I'm blind, so my experience in life is all, your senses are obviously like they shift, right? So he has an acute sense of sound, like hearing is like he really, and he might just like, you know what? It's entertaining and it's funny to me that sound is always different with every movement.
Sure.
And it depends like what you ate and where you ate it and what time of the day and what's your build. Like there's a whole story going on with him that I think is actually amusing. He likes poop humor. It could be that, look, he's framed from the chest up. It could be that his dick's out and he's jizzing all over himself the whole time.
yeah.
But it could also be that this guy is really just talking about shits.
Listen, I would hope that as a shit enthusiast as well. I don't enjoy hearing other people's, but I like poopy humor.
Yeah.
However, Your Honor, might I submit for the court?
Yeah.
In the past, every cool guy we've had, if you look at this hall
Yeah.
of people, it's always sexual.
I know.
Except for putt play, which is never sexual.
Sex.
Yeah, it's always sexual with dudes. If this was a woman, I could possibly go.
There's a couple guys that aren't so sexual, but yeah.
The Killarney guy.
Killarney guy
He's
hasn't
dead.
had sex
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah,
And
his dick is
then
too limp from alcohol.
The Asian garage it's definitely not sexual.
But whenever people have kinks, like when they
Yeah.
are fixated, it's always sexual.
I know,
with cool
but what I'm
guys.
saying is that he's either a
listen.
he's either a mastermind in that, because this is also a very clever, deceptive thing to do.
Yes.
Is to say, I really like farts and I like having a chat.
Yeah.
And you rock hard the whole time and you keep it like that's a deceptive thing to do. And men were not above doing that. He
I
could
know.
very well be doing that.
Yeah.
If he's doing that, sir, I applaud you
Yeah.
in the afterlife. But
It's a racket. It's his way. It's
it
like,
could
you know what
be-
it is, Tom?
Hmm.
It's the sensitive guy ploy.
It's sensitive guy.
It's I got a ponytail. I'm into Reiki. I'm into crystals.
I want to hear what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, it's sensitive
That
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
And
it's his
really,
racket.
Yeah, he's just
Thumb rings and
He's just hosing you,
healing and yoga. Yeah.
yeah.
What was that?
Different farts, different shits, different things you eat. Yeah.
Speaking of rock hard, this is a huge topic on YMH. You want to
Yeah.
go into the Twitter thing?
Sure.
So we've been trying to get Tom to come in space. We have been tweeting NASA, Elon Musk, and
X space, yeah.
SpaceX.
Oh, space, yeah.
Do you want to read this and
Sure.
let them know what's going on? And all we want to know is, how do astronauts come in space? And more importantly, can we get Tom to come in space?
Yeah. I mean, here's an article. Thank God there's an article out there.
Well,
It's like looks like everybody, all of a sudden we talk about it. It's in the news. Here's an email that came in. Hello, friend. After tweeting to NASA, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we want Tom to come in space. I have been banned for 7 days and forced to remove my tweet. That is all. Be well, Jason. Thanks, Jason.
Wow. I mean, if this isn't a conspiracy
Thank
to
you.
suppress information,
It's suppressing information.
Elon.
Yeah, it is. It's very much.
So, what was that? What was that? A bear?
Oh, no. I don't know.
That sounded. Was that Hirsute Pursuit? Why are you laughing so hard? I don't understand.
Because there's a guy that's coming slowed down. It's Uncle Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's horrible.
That's me in space. That's what I'll sound like. The gravity will be different.
yeah.
The sounds will be different.
Yeah, because sound is different in space. That's horrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Well, look,
shit.
here's the thing I feel like, because from what I've seen of Elon, I know you have a great sense of humor. I think that no one at Twitter has actually shown him the footage of us discussing this. And I don't think he's aware. I want to blame his staff and his employees for suppressing this
Elon,
information.
Where's your newest meme about this?
So anyway, this article we found, how astronauts masturbate in space. Okay, officially it says nobody has ever had sex in space, but what about solo sex? It's not something NASA has ever been particularly keen to talk about.
Yeah, what the fuck, NASA?
But here's the fact. Okay, Russian cosmonaut Valery Polyakov spent 437 days on board the Mir space station. Polyakov once noted in his diary, psychological support service sent us some nice, quote, colorful movies, which help to recover our will to act like a normal adult male. There was nothing to be ashamed of. And then another...
I bet you they didn't send, like, his special kinks. I bet it was just generic, boy-girl scenes. And he's like, no pissing.
That's so true, Tom.
He's like, I want to see the girl get pissed in her mouth. And they're like, I'm sorry.
Well,
don't.
and of course it's Russian porn.
Yeah.
So it's got to be very heteronormative.
And the girl is like just sad.
Yeah.
No expression on her face.
Yeah, they only tolerate heterosexual,
Yeah.
normal, clean activities. Russian cosmonaut Alexander Levakin described how things went on his 174-day trip to space. He says, quote, everyone is doing it. Everybody understands. It's nothing. My friends ask me, how are you making sex in space? I say, by hand. In his memoir, astronaut Mike Mullane, so astronaut, that's an American, right, writes that at one point he had, quote, an erection so intense it was painful. Adding that he, quote, could have drilled through kryptonite.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting, guys. This is a health issue and could destroy the mission of a SpaceX flight if not properly dealt with.
Look, this guy's jizz floating around. That's how it's going to leave. The tip right there.
But it comes out in spurts. It doesn't come out in one.
my loads.
Yeah.
Like,
yours comes out in like...
the other astronauts are going to be like, oh my God.
I mean, and he's
then
putting
this guy will
gummy
be there and
bears.
lap it up for me.
So we've confirmed that this astronaut, Mike Mullane, up here, has masturbated in space.
Well, you know what this article said, Mullane also said, right? That look at all that
I'm
jizz on
trying
his
to
face.
fin-
You're missing the jizz.
I saw it. Who do you think sent this in?
Oh, okay.
There he goes. Where was this scene? In 2010, Space Jizz Odyssey. Okay, so he writes, on long missions, male astronauts are at least informally encouraged to ejaculate regularly to avoid prostatitis, with NASA advisor Marjorie Jenkins concluding that prolonged exploratory travel would benefit from the people involved doing a bit of prolonged exploring of their own due to infrequent ejaculation resulting in accumulation of prostate secretions and bacterial growth. So actually, it is mandatory. It sounds like NASA mandates it in the rule book that you must masturbate in space.
Why is it a secret? How come we don't, like, everyone wants to know? Talk about it. Talk about it. Mullane also said in that article, in that interview, that what happens is the body fluids move differently within your body. So it's suggested that the reason he's got this rock hard cock in the morning is because the blood is probably flowing differently than it would on Earth. So sometimes it's just, it's implied that there's extra blood in there. That's why because the shift in fluids is different in space than it is down here.
So you're telling me that morning wood in space is so ferocious?
I'm not telling you.
So intense.
A fucking astronaut is telling you. Yeah.
So that means this is a real problem.
It's super hard.
It's a super big problem.
Yeah.
You could destroy the mission if you get... What do you fucking do if you get bacteria in your peener and you have an infection? It's not like you're going to the doctor in space.
I'm more interested in whether or not NASA is supporting its astronauts the same way Russia's supporting theirs. Are you sending porn up there? Look at Mullane right there. Look at this big old dick in those white tidy whities
diapers,
right there. Yeah.
Space porn.
Are they sending, what kind of porn is NASA sending up?
It's so important to know.
I bet it's super boring.
It's got to be easy to download.
Yeah.
Because isn't it hard to download, I'm sure, like frame by frame?
And then all of a sudden you're sitting there and and then they go, Mike, and you're like, Jesus, are you watching me? And they're like, yeah, we're always watching you. You're like, God damn it. No privacy.
Because don't they always monitor your vitals and stuff to make sure you're healthy? So they're going to be like, oh, Mike Mullane just jizzed again. Do they know?
Maybe.
When they're masturbating?
I don't think it's all the time because you see them sometimes just floating around without any monitors on them. But yeah, I mean, it would be weird to hear or to have them know when you're jacking it.
Show that guy's face getting come down again in space. That's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love this.
Let's see here.
He goes right into it. Look at him eagerly lapping it up. He's like, you got to put that on the YMH TikTok, by the way. We got to isolate that and put that on the YMH TikTok.
There I am.
Okay. So here's a soaking wet washcloth. Get the microphone so you can hear me while I'm talking. And now let's start wringing it out.
Watch this. This is what it would be like to wring out
really
your cum
wet.
rag. Imagine that's full of your load.
Oh.
Oh.
It just stays right there, huh?
Yeah, isn't that cool? There's people cheering. They're like, that's your cum.
That's so crazy.
Coming a tube of water.
That's so crazy that they have poor people
The
in
water's
space.
all over my hands. In fact, it rings out of the
Using
cloth
washcloths.
into my hands.
Right,
And if I let go of the cloth carefully, the water sort of has it stick to my hand.
Why'd they
That's
clap?
rad.
That was so gay. What was that all about?
Because he came so hard. They were super proud of him.
Yeah.
They're so proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have a would you rather for you.
Okay.
Would you rather go
Yes.
into deep space
Mm-hmm.
or go into the depths of the ocean, like the darkest parts?
Where would I rather go? Space.
Yeah, didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, I would rather go. I mean, I think the ocean is fascinating and incredible, but I would be more drawn to go to space. Yeah, I think that'd be amazing.
Wow. Look at their heads always look like they're just so full of blood. 'Cause
There's-
they're
by the
always
way,
upside down. It's terrible.
I was checking out that space documentary.
Yeah.
On the VR headset.
Yeah.
And oh my God, first of all, that technology is just so wild. But there is a part, when the difference between VR versus like watching something on a screen is your brain really does go like, holy shit, I'm here. And when you're outside the space station, like you're on, just outside, so you're in outer space, there's part of you that goes, holy shit, this is fucking terrifying, right?
Mhm.
And I imagine that if the ocean is also just one of the scariest places that we can go. And deep ocean, man.
Dark, where they don't even know what's down there.
Don't know what's down there.
No light.
Darkest place. And also you realize if anything goes wrong here, just like in space, you're dead.
I mean, you're just compressed. Like, don't you just fucking
Look what lives
just get
in
squished
the
from
deepest
pressure?
part
Dude, I hate it.
of the
I
ocean.
hate both options.
God.
Oh my God. What is down there? It's just all alien stuff too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Terrifying. I mean,
Oof.
I would just fuck, dude.
Look at that guy
It's
right
so
there that
scary.
you just passed on the right. That one, yeah. Look at that fucking guy.
Yeah, what's he up to? No good.
He doesn't look Christian, I'll tell you
No,
that.
that's for sure.
That's
Do you
not
think the
somebody
Muslims
that
have
believes in
colonized
Christ.
deep space?
I don't know.
I hate it.
Not a Christian.
I hate it.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's scary as shit. I mean, it's fascinating. You want to know more, but I bet you being in the
Terrifying.
subs that they send down there.
I don't like it. But, however, you don't run the risk of like being thrown into oblivion. Like, let's say you're on the space shuttle and you get sent out to fix something on the wing of the ship or whatever, and you're tethered. And let's say that tether and then you're just floating off.
Yeah, you're just gone.
You're just gone. At least with that, you're in a vessel and you can go to the top and you can breathe air.
Yeah,
You're
but that
screwed.
vessel, something can go wrong with
Oh,
the
yeah,
vessel.
you can just get, right? Don't you just implode from pressure?
Absolutely, the pressure. It'd be so fast. The cool thing is
God.
you don't feel it.
Yeah,
You know?
so
But
fast.
also, nobody ever sees you again. Like your body, your brain, everything is just mush. It's just liquid putty.
Liquid shit.
Yeah.
But in space,
Pretty
you would
fucking quick.
In space, you would suffocate, right?
Mm,
That's a new word. Suffocate.
I don't know. You'd be out of oxygen and yeah, you know.
Yeah, you'd suffocate to death.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
You're just like.
Also,
And
when
then
they
you
were
die.
like, "Well, where's her body?" and they'd be like, "It's just gone. We lost it."
You're just floating, and do you
It might
decompose?
be. I don't know. In a few years, it'll be in Saturn or something. You're like, "Wait, what?" Like, it just floated away.
And also, you don't even probably decompose, right? Don't you just
No.
freeze because it's so cold out
Yeah,
there? You
it's
just
so
turn into
cold.
ice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you think that they see dead astronauts when they're out there?
No.
Just like parts of other guys, and they're like, "Holy shit! There's Fred from fucking '72.
No.
Odyssey mission.
No.
That would be crazy."
There's not a bunch of lost astronauts. And also, you wouldn't see them again. They wouldn't be like, "Is
But
that Fred?"
They're just frozen chunks.
But
Space
it's not.
chunks.
It's not like a football field. It's endless. Like you'd never see them again.
Dude, space terrifies me like nothing else.
Yeah, but let's just say that that VR like walk out there, it really hits you. You're like,
so
oh my
scary.
God. It's,
and, and you know what's a trip too is that they go and they see sunrise and sunset multiple times a day. Did you catch that bit where they're like, "Oh, there's a sunrise, there's a sun," and you just get over it?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
That thing is so cool, man.
It's bananas. Space is terrifying. Do you think we ever truly will become an intergalactic race, the human race? Like, do you think in 200 years we'll be like Star Wars where we planet jump and stuff? I mean, that's what Elon's trying to do.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's so inhospitable to human space. It's just,
Yeah, I think that's
we can barely come in space, let alone live.
Yeah. Thankfully, you know what's crazy to think?
Mm.
Everybody on the planet right now, everybody in 200 years will be dead.
I
Isn't
think
that
about
kind
it
of
all the time.
comforting? Like,
No.
we'll all 8 billion people on the planet will be dead. Fuck. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Everybody in
very
this
cool.
room, in that room,
We'll all be dead.
will be dead.
Yeah.
Probably soon. I wonder who's going to die first. Do you want to put bets on it?
Who's gonna die here first?
Out of all of us.
Oh.
The dog. Don't rub your grimy little paws.
Oh, I didn't even know I was doing that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's a habit.
I don't want to, I mean, how about this? Who lives the longest? Let's do that. That's a more pleasant bet.
Statistically, you would, right?
Yeah,
Women
but
live
Josh
longer.
Zolo's younger.
Oh, that's right. He is younger. No, I guess statistically he would probably live the longest. Here.
He could have some freak disease.
No, but there's also a couple other youngins out there.
Oh, yeah, the interns.
Yeah. I don't know.
Definitely not, Nadav.
No, Nadav's definitely
very
gonna die.
healthy.
You think I'd be the first to die?
I don't know if first, but you're in the first top 3.
I don't think genetics are very strong with you. I feel like you're not.
I mean, that tracks. It's not.
You're not. Like, you've already
Don't
had...
worry, I mean...
And hold on, by the way, he's already had major injuries very young. Like, he tore his ACL when you
Yeah.
were, like, 18.
Yeah, I had diverticulitis.
Yeah, like, you've already
I
wrote
have a
those...
gambling problem.
Yeah,
I see you
you're
get into
prone.
like, you're going to be one of those like 58 or something like that. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that's
And-
longer than I expected.
Yeah. And then
Sometimes
Enny's half black.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So what, is that good or bad?
high blood pressure,
Mm.
hypertension. There's like, there's things that are like more prevalent. And
Sure.
I don't know. I say I see him getting into his 60s.
But can I tell you something though? Enny's one of those people that's also a genetic anomaly.
Yeah.
He's got that cockroach DNA.
Yeah.
Where like he doesn't have to shit like everybody else. He doesn't have to eat like everybody else, and his health is good. He might
Yeah.
outlive all of us.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think Enny
maybe.
lives longer than me?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But I got to tell you something else here. I'm not saying this as if like, and then I will outlive everyone. I think I'll probably, like if what I've seen in the family, it's
Ugh.
not great.
It's not good.
Like my granddad on my father's side died at 75, I think. My dad died at 74, so that's almost the same. And then on my mom's side, the men have been, she's got one brother. So my dad has a brother who's 80, 81, still alive. My mom has one brother left. The other three are dead. And that is all like 60s and early 70s.
Okay.
So dead. So most likely, if like those genetics are an indication of what's to come, I see myself probably getting to I'm a generation younger. Like things are improved in my life, right? So I probably I have more access to medical treatments.
You take
and
good care of yourself.
I take care of myself. So maybe like if I'm really lucky, I'm like either one of these uncles who are still alive that are both over 80, maybe, right? Like, but I think what's more likely is I probably make it to like late 70s, maybe like if I'm lucky.
But that's not bad. And do you really
that's not
want to
bad.
live past that?
No, I
anyway?
don't. I don't want to be 85. Like I see the 80-year-olds right now, and they're on they're both of them are still mobile and healthy enough to like do like they can go out. They can, hey, let's go to dinner. They could take a trip if they wanted to. But you also know that can go like that. Like they could literally be like 6 months from now. I could be like, hey, do you want to take a trip to? And they'd be like, I don't travel anymore. I don't have a dream to be like 88 and not mobile. Like that's not
me neither.
So I think most likely if I'm lucky and I continue to like take care of myself and like watch those things, maybe I can get to the late 70s or 80. But also I could be 62.
No, don't
like
say
one of
that.
Yeah,
Don't.
I could. And
You know what we should do though?
I
I think
have 8 forms of cancer. Go ahead.
Yeah, you might. But I do think if you and I make it to 70, we should start smoking cigarettes again.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I gave that up when I was 30, and that is the one habit I regret giving up.
Mr. Stein.
It sucks that I can't smoke.
There's teachers who in high school would stick to just the curriculum, and then there's ones who just talk about life half the time, and like you rarely touch on the subject matter. He was one of those guys. And when he would get on one of his life rants, he'd be like, I gave up smoking when I was, 45. And I got to tell you something. If I find out I'm diagnosed with cancer, the first thing I'll do is light up a cigarette, okay? And he would tell us this like routinely, and we'd be like, all right. Well, I graduated high school, I went to college, I find out like 10, 15 years later that he gets diagnosed with cancer, and they go, oh, he's smoking like a pack a day. Like he was talking about this 15, 20 years prior. And he said, the moment I get diagnosed, I'm lighting up a smoke. And that's what he did.
Yeah. I mean, look, it does depend on when you get diagnosed and like.
Yeah, he was probably like, he was
70.
When he got diagnosed, he had to have been. Yeah, because he was like in his 50s or something.
I feel like from 70 on, those years are just blessings, and just fucking drive that train into the ground. Like, who cares? You're not living your best life in your 70s. You're just kind of existing.
Drugs.
So you may as well smoke and do drugs and have fun and play with your grandkids if you're lucky enough to have those. And what?
Smoke, do drugs, play with your grandkids.
Yeah, that's a good life.
Yeah.
I hope our kids have children early so that I can enjoy my grandkids.
Yeah.
You just do some heroin.
When you're coming off a bender, you're like, get over, sit on my lap. Yeah.
They don't know. They're too young to know.
Orgies.
Those kids.
Yeah.
Nah. Who wants to see my naked bag of bones?
Orgies too. Like you'd have to really get
interested.
some empathetic other participants to be like, oh, look at this 75-year-old fucking body we're about to bang. Imagine if you showed up to an orgy and you see like all kind of like hot bodies, and then one old guy's like, let's get it started. And you're like, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, we're all here to fuck, right? You're like,
But then maybe there's a group of people that only fuck other 7-year-olds. Like we were saying, is that interesting? The show always goes full circle for us. That perhaps we could find a 70-year-old fuck group.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you and I should swing.
Yeah.
Because our kids are grown. You know, who cares if you fall in love with somebody else in our 70s? We're all gonna die.
We're always all gonna die. Always.
Always.
You're always
Yeah.
all gonna die. You're 70 years old and you're just at an orgy. Yeah.
And I know I've heard the articles that old people be fucking. You know that in the retirement homes.
Oh, yeah.
They fuck.
Yeah.
They fuck. And usually there's one guy to every like 20 women or whatever. So if you make it to 70 as a dude, go to a retirement home and just fuck. Wait, would they give you drugs in the retirement home? I'm sure you could bribe a fucking.
You could bribe somebody, and you have the
nurse or
resources. That's the
whatever.
thing. When you're
Yeah,
old like that,
money coming out of your
you know,
ass.
you have an orderly or a nurse, and you're like, I want
Yeah.
some Dilaudid, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Go ahead.
no, and you're like, I have $5,000 that says you'll give me some. They're like, yeah, actually, we will go get you some right now.
Fuck,
Yeah.
just kill me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a home. Just have nurses at my house, okay?
Okay, cool.
I don't want to go live with other assholes.
You don't? Why not?
You know how fucking boring other people are? Imagine how boring they are in their 70s when it's all small talk all day long.
This fucking stupid ass bitch.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to find people to relate to in your 40s, let alone your 70s. My God.
That's true. That's true. Hey, you know, one thing we've both noted, and I feel like no one's really talking about it that much. We're all kind of noticing it and just kind of not talking about it. Is that so many people are masked up still in places that you don't expect, and you're kind of like, oh yeah, it's like the remnants of the pandemic, and you like walk into a place and you're like, oh yeah, the pandemic, and then you're like, wait a minute, like I was just in 10 other places, nobody had, and then you see people in the coffee, like the coffee register girl, fucking full N95.
Oh, I was on
people on planes.
I was
and
on
like,
an airplane and I saw like a younger guy with an N95. I'm like, oh, do you have an active COVID infection? Like,
it's weird as
do you
shit.
have an
right?
autoimmune
What are you,
disease?
fucking Asian? Like, what's going
I
on
know.
here, man?
Are we
'Cause-
becoming Asian?
Yeah, are we Asian or what? Like, I was at the gate when I flew to LA, and there was 6 people standing together, all Asian, and I'm like, oh yeah, but that was like
Yeah,
pre-pandemic.
they were always in
He was like, yeah, you guys do that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then now, it's a few years
That's
later.
so true.
And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Can I tell you what's so funny?
yeah.
I don't know how it came up in therapy like fucking forever ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling my therapist, I'm like, yeah, I see people wearing a mask around me. And she's like, is that and I go, is it because they are afraid of catching my disease or something? And she's like, no, what if they're sick and
Yeah.
they're trying not to get, and it changed my perception. Anyway, the point is maybe we are turning Japanese,
Yeah.
as the song says, turning Chinese.
There is that thing. Yeah. You're supposed to, if you're sick and you have to go out, you're doing it
As a courtesy,
for
which
other
is
people.
really nice.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, are people who are wearing masks now, are they actively in a COVID infection?
I feel like,
or are they paranoid?
If they're Asian. So if they're Asian, they're going, oh, we are polite. I am preventing you from getting what I
culture-
have.
yeah, it's
if
nice.
you're white, you're like, I don't want your shit to get to me.
Yes.
So I think when it's a white person, you're seeing someone who's paranoid about getting sick.
Yes.
And when they're not white, I think they're like, I'm not feeling well. And
Yeah.
I would hate to burden you with what I have.
Consider it.
Yeah.
And when I see somebody wearing an N95 now,
Yeah.
automatically I think, oh, that person's mentally ill.
Yeah.
You have severe emotional
You have
problems.
an N95 on?
It's an
Oh no.
And not only that, the N95 is so unpleasant to wear.
Horrible.
It hurts. So if you're doing that for a 3-hour, 4-hour flight, like you're
Yeah.
really committed to your mental illness. Yeah. Or you should be like in chemotherapy and you're trying not to get sick, and I understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're just a healthy, paranoid idiot,
N95 is serious.
It
too.
sucks.
That's what you do literally with COVID. Like that's
Yeah.
you have COVID.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You wear that to like so you don't spread this thing to somebody else. But it's like you could just wear the fucking mall mask.
Yeah.
The kind of more comfortable to breathe. N95, you can barely breathe in that thing.
And see, when I see white people wearing the comfortable mask, I immediately am like, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, my friend
You cunt.
that remember No Tomatoes? He's a N95 wearer, you know.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just everywhere?
Well,
like planes?
more than yeah.
Yeah. See, it's mental illness at this point.
It's it's dialed up paranoia.
Your
It's
anxiety
like-
is too
yeah,
high.
it's
You
too
shouldn't leave
high.
the house. And here's the thing. As someone that is anxious, has anxiety in the past, if you're that anxious about getting COVID, stay home.
He wore it in his
Stay
house.
home. Stop.
Shut the fuck
He
up.
wore it at home.
No.
Stop.
Yes.
How many were people visiting?
His family, his children and stuff. He had it on at his own home.
Why?
Because he was like, "What if you guys get me?" It was a white thing. It was
Oh,
like,
he was
what if you get me sick?
Get me sick.
Yeah, because he had a trip coming up. He was like, "I don't want to get whatever you guys might have." Yeah, I was like, "Bro,
Lenovo.
come on." Like, yeah,
What a fucking asshole.
yeah.
Lenovo. Fucking Lenovo.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
man.
there was a coffee place here in Austin, and most Texans are already like, I'm over it. We were over it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where we just recently, like 6 months ago, I walked in and they're all masked up and they're like, wear a mask. And I was like, I'm not coming in here. I don't have a mask anymore. I'm done. I've had COVID like 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, there was that place. I remember I walked into that place and they're like, masks are at the door.
Nope.
And Christina just turned around and walked out.
I took my kids too. I was
And
like,
I was
nope,
like-
we're not doing this. Not participating in your fucking collective. It's too crazy at this point.
Yeah.
We have vaccines, we have boosters, like it's contained.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, it was.
And by the way, I
silly.
wore a mask when it was the beginnings and we didn't
Yeah.
know
I
and
know.
then I complied.
I'm protecting you. Why aren't you protecting me? I saw that shit one time.
Yeah.
That lady, the
Yeah.
lady walking out.
I
She
remember.
had a fucking face shield on.
The face shields were the
She had
best.
a shield, and a guy was walking up with. She goes, "I'm protecting you.
I know.
Why aren't you protecting me?" He goes, "I'm outside. I'm outside. I will put it on as I get to the door."
Do you think the face shield actually
I was
did
like, this
more?
stupid
It's
fucking
so
bitch,
stupid.
you know?
But did the face
Stupid asshole.
Did
Yeah.
the face shield really protect people more?
I don't know.
I wonder.
It's kind of performance based.
'Cause
a
it
little
go- the-
bit.
the
It was
thing can
like,
go
look
under.
at the theatrics.
Yeah,
of
it was
this thing.
theatrical.
Yeah.
And I'm not an anti-mask person.
No,
I'm
I
really
wore it
not.
I wore it everywhere.
I did it. Yeah, I did what was good for the community until it was kind of now it's absurd. It's like, guys, we've controlled this. Anyway,
You got to ebb and flow with it, right?
yeah, like I go with the program.
Yeah.
I'm not like anti-vax or weird. Like I'm compliant. But fucking A. Oh, yo.
Yeah.
So I want you to listen to this. I played this on Where My Mom's At.
What am I
This
looking at?
cat is talking.
Okay.
And Enny has some theories as to what the cat is saying.
Okay.
But I want you to listen and tell me what you think this cat is saying.
Okay. Is this the it's an audio
But
drop?
it's an audio file.
Audio only?
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
look.
Just play it?
Mhm.
Okay.
And just listen.
Okay.
Right?
I think I got to put it in the blue file.
Right?
That's the cat?
That's a cat that can talk, and it says that word. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's I've never heard
Play it again.
a cat say that before. Never heard a cat speak, to be honest.
Yeah, there's this whole lane of TikToks I'm really into, with cats talking.
Yeah.
And so this person's TikTok, it said originally the cat was saying, wait, so you hear,
Here.
all right.
All right.
Do you want to play the
Close
full
your
clip?
eyes. All
Okay.
right, here we go.
Close your eyes and listen.
Nigga.
Oh, wait. Hold on. This is. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Hold
That's
on.
not the cat.
I mean, what do they say it's saying?
So the clip is Nicole.
Oh.
Nicole. So I heard Nicole, and I play this on Where My Mom's At, and he's like, hell no, that's the N word.
It kind of sounds. Did you see the Did you
was
see
really
them
funny.
hoes that like that? Those two girls
Yes.
on a live.
Yes.
You saw that?
I put it on my feed
That was. Then she goes, "Oh, I'm supposed to say happy birthday."
to Nick.
Yeah. To Nick.
Last name.
G-U-R-R. Yeah.
And her
She's like-
face.
and then she says it twice, and then you see her go.
Can you guys pull that up? It's a TikTok. It's out there.
It's fucking.
Let's play it because it's really funny.
And she's like happy to say it, and then you see it register on her face.
It's an innocent mistake.
Yeah, that's
though.
it. That's it right there.
It's innocent.
Oh, of course, it's innocent.
Happy birthday to Nick Gurr if you're watching. Someone in chat wants me to say that. Happy birthday, Nicker. All right.
The face.
Oh,
the face.
that face. You like. Wow. Yeah. She definitely got. She got walked into that, like, you know.
Big words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some dumb country bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty good. But could you imagine training your cat? I mean, I didn't know cats could talk, but they do now.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. It's a cool thing to teach your cat.
Not the N word.
Hey, kitty, let me know who walks by, okay? All right. You want time for one more?
Can we do talks?
Oh, you want to do talks? Let's see what we got here.
I heard you bitches was looking for
yes.
Here I go.
Jesus Christ.
Sit down, please. Sit down, please. Sit down, sir. Sit down. What do you want to do, big boy? What do you want to do? Tell me.
Jesus.
He puts his face right up to the.
I know the whole time I was waiting for his face to get like bitten off.
I wish. So this is a Rockwilder.
Yeah.
Those dogs are no joke.
That reminds me of this
Fuck.
Rockwilder.
What?
This
That's what they're called.
What's that kid that I saw
God damn,
making
dude.
what's it called? Oh, the barking. Oh, here. This is if you're listening,
This one's amazing.
this is a kid. This isn't
Yes.
like this is a young man
On a bike.
on a bike.
Just in the middle of nowhere. The talent.
I mean, it's
so good.
There's no if you're in the house right now, you're like, don't go outside. Like, that's so
That's
aggressive.
a kid on
Yeah.
a motorcycle.
That's perfect.
Just doing that with his mouth. It's
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
how good that is.
That's wild when someone can do the impression that well.
So he even gets like that
Yeah,
breathing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to practice.
I mean, it obviously like. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like.
Is that good?
It was
Is it a good start?
Go ahead.
Ready? Is that good? You try. The barking contest.
When he cups it?
That's still, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that guy. That guy wins.
Yeah, he wins.
This fucking asshole.
That was awesome.
It's a lot. As a convicted felon, what are some tools to protect your family legally since I cannot possess a firearm by the state law? So one of my
The
favorite
hand
weapons
movement.
is a crossbow. You hear somebody coming in your house.
Crossbow.
Obviously, safety first. Take the safety off. Put it on your shoulder.
Oh,
look
shit,
through the
dude.
scope.
Yeah.
Aim right down the scope. And bam. Now I want you to see that. Somebody's coming in your house.
Yeah. Trying to take my
This just went through
motherfucking.
a wooden tree. Imagine what that would do to someone trying to hurt your family.
Yeah, dog.
So another one of my favorite legal weapons to protect your family is the axe. Now why I love the axe is obviously close quarter combat. You can do some damage. You can hit them in the head like
Some
this.
damage.
You can slice them. But also if you have your crossbow put up safely and you need time to get to it and they're coming up the stairs, I don't care if it sticks in them or just hits them. This giant piece of metal with
That's
a blade
true.
on it going at them at full force is gonna give you enough time to get your crossbow.
Get your
and
crossbow.
Put that arrow in them, just like I did on the tree. So what you do is pretend that's your adversary coming up to hurt you and your family.
You got it.
immediately have this by your bed.
Get it, Tom.
and just bam. Obviously, the crossbow, the axe is to defend your house. Now you must know how to box. You must know some type of self-defense. Boxing is your best strategy because
Yeah.
pepper spray as good as it sounds, you're gonna get sprayed too.
Yeah.
A taser, it's too much of a risk to put your hand out there.
He's
but
right.
if you're able to knock a motherfucker out real quick and get out that situation with your wife and kids, whether you're at a bar or you're out to eat with the family, learn to box. Hit them, knock them out, get out of there. Now, if they come to the house,
You really should take that phone call. It's a little distracting.
Yeah. Maybe stop recording and.
Yeah. So what have you thought of a plan
I mean,
of action for
first
us?
of all, a couple things that stand out to me is that a convicted felon,
They always
who's done
do
some
that.
serious time, always has a way of speaking. The other thing is, this dude, it's like
So fucking
he sees threats everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know, you're at a restaurant
Yeah.
and your adversary, you get your axe. Like, fuck, where are you going to dinner, bro? Like, there's trouble everywhere. This dude lives in like John Wick's world or
Yeah.
something. You know, it's like there's not that much danger, maybe. But whatever. That's what happens to you when you're locked up, though, is that everything becomes like,
He's hyper-vigilant
yes,
as
how do I
fuck.
protect myself at all 24/7? All right, man.
This is Daddy
As
Loves
a
a Gun.
felon, the state, you know what I'm saying? The state is trying to say you can't have a gun. Okay.
But here's my question. If you use those objects as weapons, won't you get convicted anyway? Like,
Well, no, it's illegal for a
For
felon.
him to have
A convicted felon
Yeah.
cannot possess a firearm. So he's like, the way a tax person's like, well, if I set up this, this S corp, then I don't have to pay. That's what he's doing. He's just like, well, I can't have a firearm, but I can have a fucking
an axe.
and a
But
crossbow.
him swinging that at somebody won't put him right back in prison anyway.
It depends on the circumstances. I think if they're coming to get his family, like it's Taken, like it's
Yeah.
the fucking movie.
Tooken.
Yeah,
Part two.
Tooken. And he's Liam, then maybe he's allowed to do that. I don't know. This dude's
Your prison cadence is amazing.
well, there's also, this video applies to felons only. This is, nobody else needs to watch this video. It's like, are you a felon also? And you're frustrated by the fact you can't carry?
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to think of the name of the roast that we get from Whole Foods if you shut up.
I don't need the company name.
There's you and me in our 70s.
I just need the fucking name of the roast. Is it a rib roast? Is it a sirloin? Like, what is it called?
Is it that serious?
You're the one that cooks it every fucking Christmas.
I don't know what it's called.
You don't read the pack.
That's exactly how you act if you're the kid. You're like, guys, is this really?
But they've had this conversation fucking over and over, or just she's so annoyed that he doesn't give her the exact information.
You think they love each other?
Yeah, that's real love.
Yeah.
I mean, once you and I get to 70, well, that's how we're going to be talking to each other.
Think so? I think there's a lot of.
God damn it.
There's contempt in there. I think.
Oh,
too.
you think so?
Yeah, that's more than like I don't fucking know. I don't read the package. He's like, you make the same fucking thing every Christmas.
That's true. You're right. Maybe it's a little too harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Stupid asshole.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm trying to think of the name of the roast that we get from Whole Foods if you shut up.
I don't need the company name. Organic or anything. I just need the fucking name of the roast.
Yeah,
Is it
they
a
hate
rib
each other,
roast?
actually.
Is it a sirloin? Like, what is it called?
Is it that serious?
You're the one that cooks it every fucking Christmas.
I mean, come on.
He hates her. They hate each other. They should just
right?
divorce.
Like this.
They just hate each other.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
no
I
joy
gotta
left
live
in
with
that.
this fucking bitch.
No, that's a nightmare, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay,
Dog
so we saw
peas.
4 girls, like young girls, getting ready to do a cheer. Like they were like setting up to do a cheer, and the dog walks up to the phone that's recording them and pisses right on the camera.
That's a good one.
And it's one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. That was fantastic.
That was just a palate cleanser. And that guy's just super stoked about that pizza, but if I'm looking correctly, I see pineapple on it, which is disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't think he
And
should
he's
be
sitting
that
on a mattress
excited.
on the floor.
Yeah, he's got a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
You know what? Remember my friend Shane when he was visiting from
Yeah.
Canada? Remember how he told us that like Hawaiian pizza is very popular in Canada?
Very popular.
It's
he
like
said.
their jam.
Yeah, he said that's like what everybody goes for. Which
Yeah,
is
it's
wild.
so gross.
Because Hawaiian pizza, the Hawaiian style, that pineapple and ham thing, is a really polarizing order. People
No.
either they either love it, like, oh, that's their go-to,
Yeah.
or they despise it.
Yeah, Americans-
And I am in the despise category.
Despise.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're using
One of your
fresh
faves?
pineapple.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big pizza guy, But if I do eat pizza, I do like
You're gross.
some Hawaiian.
See, he's gonna die early. He likes gross things.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you're going to die early, but you deserve to die early.
Yeah.
You deserve to die early for putting pineapple on pizza. Yeah, yeah.
You do deserve to die
We
early.
should walk them all into like a special place. and
Walk
just
them all in.
Walk them all in. Here's the pineapple
Here's a
pizza
shower.
for
How are we
you.
gonna get them there, Tom?
Pineapple
So,
pizza.
it's a
We just
camp.
little trails of pineapple pizza.
No, yeah, but like, what type of thing can we use to transport all these people into like a camp type of scenario, like maybe a train or something?
I was thinking of plane. Fly them all. Fly them all and then crash it into the stadium. I don't know what you were suggesting with trains.
Can I tell you my problem with the Hawaiian style pizza?
Yeah.
Is that the pineapple is always canned and soggy. It's not like they're cutting up dope ass fresh pineapple.
No.
It's always grody. You know what's even more repulsive?
Yeah,
In
what?
the UK?
Yeah.
They put fucking corn on pizza.
Corn?
Yep. Corn little niblets on there.
Look how excited he is.
Why are
Corn's
you
one of my
stoked?
favorite foods.
Yeah, but you don't put it on pizza, Bruce.
I put it on everything.
Fuck out of here, man.
Are you also like that, Enny? You like pineapple?
No.
On pizza?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, man, those two things don't belong together.
Thank you.
No. They're great separate, though.
Yeah,
Great
pineapple
separate,
is great, and
Yeah.
pizza is great.
Yeah.
And together, you deserve the fucking stadium.
Yeah, it's unchristian
Yeah.
to like that pineapple.
That's gonna be the new thing. You're going to the stadium, and you're going to the stadium. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You absolutely deserve the stadium. Yep.
I love Jewish people, but I
Okay.
also love
Okay.
Nazis.
Okay. All right. So there we go.
What I've got you, some traffic bags, okay? Greenies go. Going out.
That's a Chihuahua that can speak with an English accent. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. Animals
A
talk,
little more
dude.
racially friendly animal there. That's why dogs are better than cats. So
The debate rages on. Isn't that cute?
Man, that workout really tired me out.
David Gold.
I've been running all day.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
I need to. I mean, I haven't done any real cardio running, but I need to get started again.
Yeah. So David Gold 7135 on TikTok, in case you're interested. So just so you know, the one that we played of him shirtless blew up for him.
it did?
Of course it did. And of course, you know, he's like, yeah, the shirtless one.
Yeah.
That's like, he has no idea.
Look,
that
the
he's
man
on your
is
mom's
70
house. He looks
and
great.
getting after it still. Like he works out and like he doesn't look bad at all.
No.
Especially for 70.
Do you think
know?
he does orgies?
I don't, he wants to.
Yeah.
He's always like
But yeah, I love that he thinks it's correlated, yeah, to his nudity in that one. And by the way, Your Mom's House Studios is now on TikTok. So
That's
you can,
YMH is on TikTok, and you know, I would say that you're the queen of the talks. So
I couldn't be more thrilled. Long
there will be a
overdue.
lot of things there. We're gonna put classic clips on there. We're gonna re-upload some of Christina's finds, curated stuff, and we're gonna do behind the scenes stuff here.
I can't wait. I'm so stoked for this. Seriously.
I can see the pizza in front of you, but do you ever miss the six-pack when you blow up between fights?
I'd rather be fat and happy than ripped. And like these people who are ripped all year round aren't happy. I'm not arsed. I don't care what they say. This six-pack's sound. I look great, but I'd rather be fat and happy, lad.
Yeah.
I love him. So it's Your Mom's House on TikTok. Just, you know, Your
At
Mom's
your
House.
mom's house. Yeah, yeah. That's Patty. I remember this clip when it went viral.
Oh, I
it was
love
a
him.
while ago, and everybody loved that he was honest about it. Like he's like,
Yeah.
it sucks to fucking cut down. Yeah,
To be that stringent with your diet.
Yeah.
Be fat and happy, lad.
yeah, yeah.
Great. I love his accent. That's a stupid bitch holding a baby bear.
Yeah.
And the stupid bitch got bitten.
Yeah, her face
Like
got
a dummy.
ripped open by
Fuck
that.
yeah, it did, dude.
That's what I was thinking of when the first one with the dog, where the guy's like,
Right there.
"What's going on with this dog's mouth?" Like that, and the dog's like, "Arr." I thought about this clip because I'd seen that before too.
Oh, yeah?
that little cub.
Yeah.
just latches on. I think it tore her lip open and stuff. Yeah,
That's what they do. They're not stuffed animals.
Yeah, better than the stadium. You know.
You like that in the top? The stadium. That's filling in. So last week we, oh my God, played the video of the girl.
Oh my God, I didn't know what I was looking at.
So we played the video of the girl that got the tattoo up under her chin. This is what it looks like to get it filled in. So they use a fatter needle that's got like 5 little needles, and that's how they black out your skin. It's It looks tremendously painful and stressful.
How come nobody like talks about appropriation when people do this? I mean, isn't that like,
Oh my God, I think the
sort of
same
like,
exact thing.
like the newest form
That's
of
what I would
blackface?
think.
I mean, she's literally inking herself jet black.
Enny?
It's like, is she on the team now, brother?
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
No, right? But do you feel like it's
Is she
cultural
is she welcome to the
appropriation?
cookout? What's going on?
Oh, we out. We out.
We up out of here.
Are you sending her to the stadium, or is she fucking coming over?
No, because I mean, but she ain't doing it on her face though. She doing it on the neck.
Not
she,
yet.
She black neck, not black face. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but there's people that have this literally neck through their ankles now.
Yeah.
And some of them are even going like it's like on the outside of the face, and you're like, you're jet black.
Yeah,
This
but that's
is
the thing
look.
though, because I mean, even we ain't jet black.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
They their
saying.
own
But
black.
it's, yeah, that's
You know what I'm
like
saying?
So if she got a lighter shade or darker shade of brown, maybe you'd be like, that's appropriation.
You
But
see,
she's doing
now,
jet black.
That's a little uncomfortable if you do like a caramel. You know what I'm
Caramel?
saying?
That's different. Yeah.
Caramel's more offensive than jet black.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Because it's like I'm trying to like.
Yeah, it's almost like a permatan type shit. It's like
permatan. A little too dialed up on the tan. You're like,
it's a
Now,
little weird.
what's interesting about this woman too is that her line is above the. It looks like it's above.
it does.
So it looks like standard practice to go.
Yeah, but the thing is that the girl in the last video, when we talked about that girl, she was like, I tried it and I showed them.
And
it was
she
supposed
wanted
to
it
be,
under, yeah.
supposed to be under her,
Dude,
her
it's
chin.
such a
yeah.
bummer. That poor
It
girl.
is like, oof.
Fuck, dude.
No, but that's, I guess
No,
it's like on that
maybe.
line. That is,
so hard.
that black matches the glove. Like it's ink black. You know, well, it's ink obviously, but I mean like that's so dramatic, right? To see that.
And
'Cause you don't-
also, doesn't it fade over time? Like black generally fades to greenish
Yeah, yeah.
tone. Like, do you have to redo this tattoo?
I'm sure
every
with
few years?
time, with time.
God damn, dude.
I mean,
That is
also, you think
fucking
she's gonna live
brutal.
long? Like this?
No. She's making all kinds
She's
of
gonna
bad decisions.
Die before Nadav. Look at this chick. I mean,
Definitely.
Jesus.
Definitely. She's going to die way before.
Yeah, this is.
Poor girl.
I mean, her whole face is.
Tatted up.
Yeah,
She's got
her
a space
cheeks, her
alien.
chin. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a
So
fucking.
gnarly.
Okay, you ready for this shit? Watch this.
I would like a mocha frappuccino because they're usually one of the most popular drinks. It is one of the most popular ones.
Okay.
It's awesome. I want one of those then.
Well, there they are. 570 fucking calories, 83 grams of fucking sugar, 140 grams of caffeine. You know what I'm gonna do with this? You know, the shit that almost killed me. That's where it fucking belongs. Have a good day. Remember, don't let them kill you.
So
Don't let
he
those motherfuckers kill us.
lost a bunch of weight, and so he's a little angry that
little?
they sell that.
Oh.
I am shocked that 83 grams of sugar is in a mocha frappuccino. 83 grams is a ton of sugar. That's how many candy
I
bars?
actually would think that it's more than that.
How many grams of sugar in like a Snickers? That's like 2 Snickers, no?
Oh, yeah, 83 grams of sugar is what it says. Whew.
It's a fat bomb. It is not healthy for you. But did anybody think that it was healthy? 470 calories in the venti mocha frappuccino.
I mean, it's like a milkshake, right? Like it's.
32 grams of sugar.
That's in a. What size is that?
Added. That's a venti.
That is a venti.
Mm-hmm. And then Google how many sugar gram.
Well, that's the chilled one. That's like the.
No, that's
pre-made.
not the one that you
Yeah.
go and get. How many grams of sugar are in like a Snickers bar? That's like eating 2 Snickers, no? 20 grams.
20 grams. So 83. It's probably an event.
Fuck.
Venti would be like the way to search that for the Starbucks one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not large.
Yeah, large would be there.
Did you know that Starbucks doesn't call it large, small, or medium?
It's like 20. That means like 20, right?
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. It says there are calories there. It says 73 on that one. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
grams of sugar.
Yeah.
So that's 20 times 3 times almost 4 Snickers bars, 3.5 Snickers bars.
lot.
That's crazy, dude. In a drink.
That's a lot.
78 grams of sugar. 78 grams.
Well, that guy's whole way of doing this it's a really weird.
He's
like,
a little
it's a little. It reads that it's unstable.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
Oh, is that popular? Yeah. Is that one of the most popular drinks? Yeah, let me get that. I like popular stuff. You realize if you're selling, you'd be like, okay, Bob.
No. Well, the
you go.
Frappuccino
Have a good
itself is basically Yoo-hoo. It's Yoo-hoo. And
It's
it's
a chocolate
Yoo-hoo
milkshake.
mixed with ice and coffee at Starbucks, at Fartbucks. And then you add in the chocolate, and that makes it a mocha Frappuccino. It's really gross.
All right.
I remember making vats of it. Don't order the frap. It's gross.
All right. We got to run. Thank you guys for listening, for watching.
What a fun episode. We've covered so much. There's going to be
We
a
covered
basketball
important stuff.
challenge.
Yeah. Very important. See us live, ChristinaPOnline.com, TomSegura.com.
Lenovo.
Have a good one. Bye, guys.
Stupid.
I love hot sauce. And he knows what I'm talking about, right?
Hot sauce is the best.
Hot sauce is the best.
What's crazy is I didn't even know that it was weird until I said it here.
Hot sauce is the best.
What about either like a mixed fruit bowl, salad, or sauteed,
hot sauce,
greens?
Oh boy,
It's good.
fruits are good. Then I'll eat hot sauce. It is legitimately the best.
Enny, your dookie shoot is on its own schedule. How often are you sitting on a toilet and making a regular brown bowel movement?
Possibly zero.
Do you think a diet can have something to do with it as well?
No, never heard of that.
What did you eat yesterday?
Hot sauce.
What was dinner?
Hot sauce.
No one's saying he has a winning diet.
I mean, I like.
Oh, Yucateca?
Yes.
Yucateca?
And their hot sauce is just fucking hot. Diarrhea out the ass.
Do these all give you diarrhea?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is there blood in there?
Yeah. It goes like this.
Bro, I was having like a nice weekend. And then.
And I hit flush.
I love that feeling. But man, I fucking love the taste. Enny, do you love the taste? Enny?
I really hate this. Hot sauce is the best.
My mouth's watering.
It is legitimately the best. Bro.
Hey, you just watched a full episode of Your Mom's House. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, watch another one. Maybe you'll like that one. They're everywhere. Look, I don't know. They place them in like cubes, squares, whatever it is. Just click another one. Maybe you'll find someone you like or someone will get hurt.